Welcome everyone to Jen's Joyful Kitchen. Always here to help you with tips, tools, and tasty recipes to help make cooking more joyful and helping you live more balanced. So this week has been a little bit of a celebration for me because it's my birthday week. And what I am doing today is sharing some quick ideas on how you can celebrate Mother's Day. I'm going to make an artichoke zucchini frittata, and then I'm also just going to share some little ideas that you can also use for mom this Mother's Day. So what I always think about is great memories start in the kitchen, right? So with that, thinking about giving mom something that might come from the kitchen as well. Might be a nice meal, might be a little outing that you can go and pick out some garden vegetables. Maybe it's a strawberry picking that you're going to do in a few weeks. Things like that to start in the kitchen. My best memories start in the kitchen when I was reading cookbooks, learning how to bake bread, and doing all kinds of different things. So today I'm going to share with you how you can actually make this artichoke zucchini frittata. Super fast, super easy, great for a Mother's Day brunch. Or celebrate someone that's like a mother to you. Maybe you're unable to be with your mom for various reasons. You can think about all those memories that are from the kitchen, but then enjoy something that maybe helps you remember your mom as well. So just to get started, really simple. You're actually going to spiralize some zucchini, and I'm going to share with you how to do that really fast. I just have a small piece of zucchini here, but that's how you're actually going to do your frittata, is you're going to have spiralized zucchini. And this is a great way to use zucchini so that you can have it in a little bit of a different format. I'm using our spiralizer here. This is the Pampered Chef spiralizer. And you can also see the base here. I'm just going to throw that on. You just match up the little triangle here. Push that down. You put in your blade. Now the blade is actually a fettuccine blade or spaghetti blade, or you can take the blade out altogether and you can do a ribbon cut. So you can see we've got our blade in here. I'm actually going to adjust that just a touch here. There we go. And then you're just going to pop on your zucchini. Now you could do this for lots of different types of vegetables. You could do potatoes, you can do cucumbers, zucchini obviously, but you can also do peppers, onions, apples, all different types of things. And you simply, I'm going to make sure you guys can see it here, turn the handle, well, push it down first so you get your zucchini on there, and then you just turn the handle and you have all this great zucchini coming out fettuccine style. So this is for our frittata that we're making, but think about how you could use this with your pastas. You'll know when it's done because it just kind of stops. And then you can see all of this great zucchini that's all like pasta. You could do it with carrots, you can do it with parsnips, all kinds of different things. And then you could, if you wanted to, snip these up a little bit, and then I'll actually do that really quick because you then won't maybe get complaints about how it's too long or it's too stringy. So you can just take your little kitchen shears and chop it up into smaller pieces. Super easy. But you could also do the spaghetti cut, which would be even thinner. You could do ribbon cut if you wanted to, and you'd have a little bit more like a round chip. So we're just going to toss that into our cream cheese, and I'm going to post the recipe so you will see that. Toss it into our cream cheese. We're also going to add in some artichokes into that. And I just had some quartered artichokes that I have from the store, and I'm using our manual food processor to chop these up really fine. You can use this manual food processor to chop up all kinds of different things. Celery, onions, peppers, make your own homemade salsas, guacamole, all kinds of different things. So you can see this is much faster to use and also much easier to clean up than your electric food processor. So it's all chopped up there. So I'm just gonna put that in here really quick. This is such a great recipe, and this is also a good base recipe too. So if you want to swap out the different vegetables because you have different preferences, go right ahead. You could use all kinds of different things. I also like to toss in some cooked potatoes. So like some that I've maybe steamed, or maybe I've done them on the grill, you know, the leftovers. That's kind of a nice little way to use them up. Then you're also just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, so kind of like a pinch. It's always good to add a little bit of extra flavor, so you just add that in. And then we've got to add our eggs in. So, and then a little bit of seasoning. This recipe is so easy. So we're going to add, I'm going to do about a half a recipe, so I'm doing 4 eggs in here. And then you just end up stirring it all together. And you could cook this in multiple different ways. So I'm going to share that too, like how you could make this even on a busy morning, or maybe for an evening meal as well. You can use it both ways. So I'm just going to whip this together. You just add those eggs in. You want to make sure everything is completely combined. And you can use a whisk too. If you wanted to start with the eggs and the cream cheese and get that really nicely whipped, that would be something to do. Then you also want to add in just a little bit of garlic. So fresh garlic is going to have so much more flavor than your jarred garlic, because this is fresh. It's got a lot more aromatics to it. You don't have to take off the skin for the garlic press that I'm using. This is the Pampered Chef garlic press. Goes right in the dishwasher. You pop the garlic clove in there with the skin, and you simply squeeze it, and you can see all of that garlic. Maybe you can see that. Okay, lost some. And then you just scrape it off with the little tool that comes with it. So it kind of looks like a little Barbie hairbrush, but that's meant to scrape it off. And then when you open this, you literally can just use this to get the skin out. So you can see that the skin still remains in there, but all of the garlic has come out. So we're going to stir that together. And then this is also a space where you can add some fresh herbs. So maybe you have some fresh parsley, maybe you have fresh basil, whatever you like, oregano, different things like that. Now my basil is not quite ready. It's only like this tall. So I'm going to use some of our sweet basil rub. And this is a Pampered Chef seasoning, gluten-free and MSG-free, but adds a lot of great flavor. It smells kind of like pizza. And so you can use the cap to measure. You don't need a tablespoon. That is how much the cap is worth. I'm doing about a teaspoon, adding that in. But you're getting all kinds of different things in here. You're getting onion, a little bit of salt, garlic, basil, black pepper. Great for different meats as well. So maybe you want to flavor your chicken breasts when you cook them on the grill. This is it. So you've got this all mixed up. And I love this little batter bowl. That's what I'm using here. This is the small batter bowl. There's also a classic batter bowl that's twice the size. Comes with a lid. So you literally just take that and you pour it into your pan. Now, what kind of pans can you cook this in? Lots of different pans. But what I did today is I actually made it in our stainless steel nonstick skillet. So this is a way for you to start it on the stovetop, finish it in the oven. I just sprayed the bottom of my stainless steel skillet, nonstick skillet, with some oil from my kitchen spritzer. And then I poured in my frittata mixture. And you can see, I'll show that to you here, nothing sticks. Plus it's nonstick. So it's the best of both worlds. If you like to have that option of cooking like stainless steel, but you like the cleanup of nonstick, this is the pan that you want, because it is so easy to clean and so easy to cook with. It evenly heats. You can get that sear on your food. So let's say you want to cook up some chicken breasts or salmon. You start by putting the presentation side down, 4 minutes, flip it, do another minute or two, finish it in the oven. That is exactly how a restaurant cook would make your meal. And you can cook like that, just like that at home. When you have the right tools, you can cook healthy meals in a fun and fast way, and that's why I like to share these tools with you, because when we cook more at home, we are healthier. That is based on science and research. So I just cooked it in here for maybe about 5 minutes on medium heat. So I started to get kind of, you can see the brown underneath, and then I popped it in my oven at 350 for maybe 5-7 minutes, just to kind of cook the top. and then you could garnish that with some fresh herbs. But you can also use a roasted red pepper sauce that I'm going to post the recipe for as well, that you can just drizzle over the top of each piece after you take it out of the pan. So easy, so good. Another quick thing you could do is you could do a frittata for one by just pouring some of the mixture in the ceramic egg cooker. Now this is something that goes in the microwave. So if you're making the frittata recipe, it's going to make about 8 servings. So you could do, 1 to 2 servings at a time in here if you want kind of a quick breakfast to go. Pop that in the microwave. You could also do it in a muffin pan or the brownie pan, because then you can get individual servings, and then you could throw them in the freezer and warm them up every single day for your fast and easy breakfast. And then also there's you can use the stoneware, and the stoneware is great because you can cook it either in the microwave or in the oven. And then this is a silicone cover, comes as a set of 3 as well, and you can pop this over the top and keep it in the refrigerator for yourself, so every day you can have some. So those are some really great ideas of cooking the frittata. I shared with you how to make the frittata. Oh, I forgot, you add a little Parmesan cheese in there. Better do that so I don't forget. Just a couple of tablespoons. You just toss that in and mix that all together. And that's what I love about this too, is that it's got this nice pour spout. You simply just pour it into the pan that you want and you cook it up. Now, if you're going to do the stoneware, the whole amount of it, about 25 minutes in the oven, so it doesn't take that long. In that time frame, you could also just cut up some fresh fruit. You could also do maybe you have some scones or something like that to go with it. Thinking of Mother's Day brunch or Mother's Day breakfast in bed, pass this recipe on to your family. They can make it for you as well. But I just wanted to share this with you because this is a great recipe not only for Mother's Day, but you can also use it for a quick and easy family meal for dinner when you're having to kind of go in and out. You could mix this up ahead of time and just have it ready to pour in whatever you're going to pour it into. The smaller the portion, the faster it will cook. So if you've got it in like a muffin tin or a brownie pan, definitely will cook faster. If you start it on the stove top in the stainless steel nonstick pan and then you finish it in the oven, that also is a way to speed up the cook time, or throwing it in the microwave in general, speeding up that cook time. So all of us want to make meals for our families, get in and out of the kitchen faster, and this is a way to do that, and you still have a healthy meal to gather everyone around the table. So I hope you have a really joyous weekend celebrating everything that you're celebrating, whether it's with you, with your mother, with other friends that are moms, just kind of recognizing where we have our memories mostly kind of rejuvenate from is in the kitchen. When you have that gathering of people and everybody's gathered in the kitchen, that's on purpose. Everybody loves the kitchen. So use the tools that help you make cooking more joyful and also help you live more balanced. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for next week. I'll be sharing another fast and easy recipe that's great for healthy meal times. And tell me more about what you would like to see as far as recipes. Maybe there's something you'd like to learn about. I would love to know that. And share this video with your friends, because the more you share, the more you help people as well. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Happy Mother's Day, and enjoy the beautiful day it is today. Bye-bye.